guys, how's it going? And I was just about to purchase something called IQoro, and I've been researching it for a while, and it basically is a treatment, a non-invasive treatment that you do every day, and it's apparently going to cure my hiatus hernia and stop me from going on my PPIs. And I just thought I would talk a little bit about the research that I found online and a little bit about it if you didn't know what it was. I actually found out about this from a few people who commented on my hiatus hernia videos previously. So if you're one of those people, thank you. So yeah, I just wanted to have a little look around the website and show you. So as you can see here on the front screen, treats the root cause of reflux, snoring and swallowing difficulties. So it doesn't necessarily say hiatus hernia there, but we will delve in and find a little bit more. So it says it's a 90 seconds of exercise per day. 90 seconds, that's it. And it's proven effect by strengthening weakened internal muscles. Okay. There's like a little test you can do to see if your thing could be caused by a hiatus hernia, but I don't know if I'd necessarily recommend doing that. What's interesting about this is I spoke to my GP about it a while ago, and my GP, she was basically like, yeah, go for it, try it out. She tried to see if they can get it on NHS, but apparently I don't think it's reached enough testing yet or whatever. My thought process is behind it though, like, one, I really want to come off PPIs. I've been on them for over 3 years now, taking omeprazole, 2 tablets, 4 originally, I've come down to 2 every single day. And I think that's a lot, you know, it's quite excessive. So I've wanted to come off them for a while. Even though they do the job, I'm not complaining. I know some people have horrific, you know, side effects with omeprazole and they have to try the medicine or they have to go down surgery. There's another surgery that I want to try, which is called Stretta. That's the only like non-invasive one that I can sort of find, but again, it's not offered on the NHS and I don't know how much money that's going to cost. Whereas this is £145, and the reviews seem really positive. I'm feeling really positive about it. It's got here £70 discount when you buy 2. I'm not sure why you would need to though. Does it not last like a long time? Also with this, my question is like, do you do this forever? Or is this just for a certain amount of time? Do you know what I mean? That's sort of the thing there. So, IQoro is a neuromuscular training device that utilises the body's own natural system to strengthen the musculature from the mouth, upper airways, esophagus, down to the stomach. So the problem with a hiatus hernia is your acid's going in your esophagus, so you want that to stop. So these natural blah blah blah, okay, free support, so you can before and after your purchase, so there is a number to call if you've got any questions, which I haven't called. Natural treatment without side effects, no drugs. A Swedish invention, we love the Swedish, you know, efficient folk. And there's a little video here that sort of goes through the bits that you can do and how to do it and everything. And sort of, yeah, what to do with it and sort of when to sort of do it and stuff like that. Yeah, great. There's a bit here about hiatus hernia again. Hiatus hernia is the underlying cause of a number of symptoms. So that's really interesting as well. And then there's some success stories here. More than 40,000 people have already used IQoro. Someone for snoring there. We've got, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Get yourself started. Buy in our web shop today. Your new routine, 90 seconds a day, which doesn't seem a lot. I don't think that seems so invasive. The actual system of it, I'll do a video when I've got it. It seems a bit like too simple. I'm a bit like, how can this, just pulling this device in and out of my mouth, help my hiatus hernia? I mean, there's science behind it, of course, but it just seems too simple to be like a cure. Well, it's not a cure, but it strengthens it. So hopefully my aim would be to come down to either 1 omeprazole a day or completely finito, goodbye. Yeah, so this is the website. Problems here, and I go problems with hiatus hernia here, snoring, blah blah blah. The treatment. result guarantee, which is quite good. So if it doesn't sort of work, you need to do nothing to have this right. Guarantee results, but not more than 7 months after your purchase. And there's even a thing about if you do buy 2 of them, which is good. Customer services, customer stories, and there's a whole section here on hiatus hernia, which I found really great, because that's the sort of thing. And some of these stories, I was like, damn, this is me. I was worried about the side effects of PPIs. Me. Gary suffered with it from a hiatus hernia with symptoms like indigestion, blah, blah, blah. The medicine he took, PPIs, blah, blah, blah. There we go. And it just keeps going on. And there's a lot there. My partner thought I was a hypochondriac. The feeling of food stuck in their throat has disappeared. I don't get that often, but when I do, it sparks my health anxiety, because I'm immediately like, I need an endoscopy now, quick. Yeah, so hopefully it feels really positive from the website, but of course the website's going to be really glossy and glory. But if you go to buy, there is some reviews. It's £145. You've got a child option as well and an adult option, which is interesting. I quite like the blue or the pink, really. The transparent one's nice too. The turquoise reminds me of a bit like medically. So I feel like if I get like a pink, it makes it feel a bit like it's not like a medical thing. I'm just sort of like, it's maybe like a new accessory. There's some reviews there as well, but I'm always like, reviews on a website, like how much you can actually trust that. I'm buying from the UK, so purchasing an IQoro online is as simple for you as purchasing from any UK company that you're used to dealing with. And the big thing again is no side effects. No side effects. That's a glorious thing. Not that I have side effects to the tablets, but I would much rather do this for 90 seconds every day than 1, have to take tablets, pay for tablets, and 2, have to pay for surgery or have the stress on my body of having a surgery if this can do it. But again, there's questions, isn't there? Like, how long does this last for? Like what is, like, a bit more about the longevity, because it's a new device really, the IQoro. It's just in the last few years. But if you go through some of the reviews, you can filter the reviews. Oh, there's some questions, which is nice. Oh, interesting. So you can have a flick through. So yeah, it's a lot of talk for hiatus hernia, which is great. It's not like they've just like gone, oh, like it's a kind of thing. Here we go. I had an endoscopy in January this year, and I found that I have a 3 centimetre sliding hiatus hernia. I can't take PPIs. Oh, how awful. And I have IBS, which makes it worse. I feel like I'm invested in the story. I'm due another endoscopy next week, blah, blah, blah. Yes, if you have a sliding hiatus hernia, this is what 99% of all hiatus hernia have, IQoro would be perfect for you. I need to check if I have a sliding. I feel like I'm pretty sure I have a sliding. If you wish to start training with IQoro, you have free support and also access to a training group on Facebook, and you can call or email us, which is amazing. So there's questions there, not that many questions, but a nice plethora of questions. And then if I go on here, you can kind of click on, what does it say? Hiatus hernia. Again, stroke. I mean, there's loads of things that it does help with, which is amazing from just one simple thing. But here, if we click on hiatus hernia, really good reviews. I mean, great, excellent results. Once a day now. After a couple of months, I've noticed an improvement with my hiatus hernia, and after 6 months, I'd say the improvement is, I mean, this all sounds really positive. So even if it could just help reduce a little bit, ideally I'd like to come off tablets completely, but I've read a few places, omeprazole, here we go again. I've read a few different places that have said about just completely coming off their tablets, and they just can't believe it. Like, these are all 5-star reviews, which are great. I'm not sure if they've done it. Can we rank them from like the 1-star ones? No change. So there is obviously some that's just had no change. After 5 months of training religiously 3 times a day, I've noticed no change. I still have the same symptoms. That's a real shame. IQoro have replied to some of these, but not all of them. I still have most of the symptoms of hiatus hernia. Symptoms not listed below. Discomfort, pain in stomach. Okay, and there's great support from there. The training as well, so it might be like how you're using the device. Trustpilot, there's a Trustpilot for it. Now, interesting, it's got mixture. Oh wow, IQoro gave me horrific reflux. I'm an NHS consultant who had a stroke. Oh, wow. Well, I've had the device for some time. There's a lot of mixed stuff here. I knew this would happen as soon as you get off the website. Wow. A lot of people saying, you know, not worth the money, blah, blah, blah. It makes it a bit tricky, doesn't it? Like reading them kind of reviews. And I've noticed online that there's not a lot of YouTubers talking about that use of IQoro because it's so new for their hiatus hernia. So, you know, maybe, so, you know, it's maybe hopefully me trying this, and when it arrives I'll do an unboxing and I'll go through me trying the product. Hopefully this will sort of give my experience of it, but again, everyone's hiatus hernia is going to be different. I found this review on this post on Medium talking about someone writing about the hiatus hernia, which is really interesting, and they talk about IQoro. So at first the IQoro made the symptoms a bit worse, more reflux at night and an ache in the diaphragm, and didn't notice any difference about 3 months, but carried on doing the exercises. After a couple of months it did start to work, and today, after 6 months, I never take PPI medication. And this is just someone on Medium trying loads of different things, diet and the device. It's expensive at 145 quid. It is expensive, and not everyone's going to have means to do that. But what drew me is the solid science behind it and the non-invasive way it works. So this is really promising. So this is where it says IQoro will be used to improve symptoms by attempting to address the underlying cause of a hiatus hernia. This could potentially remove the need to take PPIs or to have surgery. That feels really positive. That feels great. That's really great things to say. It says here the single cost of an IQoro device is £116. So I'm not sure if that's risen a lot. Another thing that I do really like is there is also a Facebook group. So, I mean, this is just their personal Facebook group, but I think it's Training with IQoro, and there's 3,000 members in there. I'm going to join it right now, actually. I don't speak this language. I think it's in Swedish, so I think I've got to order it first, and once I've ordered it, I can join the group. But I do like that again. It's another thing there. I wonder if I just Google, does IQoro work for hiatus hernia? So here we go. The results show that may improve symptoms. Here it says, according to the website, there's no prospects of it being available through the NHS in the near future, but the take-up has been incredible for it. There's some research here that said that 43 patients have received the PPIs for more than 1 year without any effects on blah, 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 received training with the device for 6 months, and significant improvement in 42 patients, and reflux symptoms improved in 36 of the 43. That's really high. That's a high number. Okay, so I'm going to order. The final thing I kind of saw earlier was that there is just a few types of people who cannot have IQoro, and that's if you have a paroesophageal hernia. So I am going to double check before I start that I do have a rolling, but I'm almost certain that it is because I've seen it on documents before. I've never seen this word before, but I'm going to double check because you shouldn't have it then. If you've got tinnitus, it says you should, you might have altered hearing sensations. I have had mild tinnitus before because I'm in a band, so I'm a bit like how will that sort of affect anything, but I guess for me, I think I don't have tinnitus significant enough for me to say that's worth the risk. And then last but not least, something called a trigeminal neurological thing, which I don't have, but again, if you've got it, please avoid. Yes, I hope this video has sort of give you an insight into something that I didn't even know about until recently, so thank you, random YouTubers, commenters. I'm going to order £145. It's a lot. So if you've not got the money, it's a lot. I've sort of like had it sort of stashed away for a while, so I'm gonna order it, start the treatment. I'll keep you posted. When it arrives, I'll do like an unpackaging and maybe my first sort of try using it, because I've barely seen any videos from actual people who aren't official IQoro spokespeople doing it. So I'd love to just give my honest opinion about the whole experience. Yeah, hopefully, who knows, maybe 6 months from now, no PPIs, living the dream. Who knows? I do have a call with a surgeon about stretta as well. I'm also going to mention IQoro. I'm going to double check my GP about that. So yes, thanks for watching. If you like any of this stuff, if you've got a hiatus hernia, please subscribe. I love making YouTube stuff, so I want to make more content, and I've started using my Blackmagic a lot more, which I'm using right now, my Blackmagic camera. Firstly, I'd love to hear about any of your experiences with IQoro. If you've used it, please pop it below. Positive, negative, please put it in there. If you need some new music to listen to, Spotify, John Thacker, I have some music out, and I've got some new music coming out very soon, so please, please, please follow my Spotify. It really, really helps me out music-wise. I did do a short film recently called Elbows as well. I'm an actor. It's a bit quirky. It's about a guy who gets a pencil stuck in his nose. You can find that also on YouTube. Just type in Elbows short film. Thanks for watching. And yeah, let's start the IQoro journey.